So I got this set of gouache from Master's Touch, which is the Hobby Lobby brand, for like $6. So we're gonna try this out today. I wanted more colors, so this was the only thing I could find in my area. So we're gonna start off with this. Um, First, I'm gonna start off with some of the Schmincke watercolors in the indigo and brown haze collection to begin this piece, because I kind of want to see how those are granulating. I want to see how that's going to work with the gouache. Try something different. So we're just going to start off making some marks as we normally do. I want something a little bolder up here. And this is my Pitt oil pastel pencil. I like it because it doesn't smear when you put the colors on it. Okay, so first we're gonna lay down, oh, it's got some red in it. Oops. Clean water, hopefully. Cleanish water. Just want to put a light layer of water through here, just so we can get those granulating colors really moving. You can see that it's just, that's probably actually too much. We don't want it that shiny. I don't want it to be too shiny. Kind of just like right about there, so it's just kind of glistening. And then we're going to get out this indigo blue and put down some marks so it's really going to granulate, hopefully. And we'll get some nice texture through here. Using my big brush because it keeps us loose, fun. You can already see that it's starting to granulate just a little bit. Let's put some down here, just a little bit more. Remember, these colors are probably going to dry. Well, they will dry about 20% lighter than what we've already got here. Let's come in with our crafty knife and just put some marks through here and emphasize these skylines a little bit. Smooth that out a little bit. I might go over this too with some gouache later, well, but I want to start with this to see how it works. Okay, let's come in with, for the brown, I don't know that I want to wet it down. I'm just going to try it without. I'll just keep dropping colors in here. Let me see what it does. It's already a little dark. Let's come in with the color shaper and just sort of bring some of these down a little bit. Take some of that. I got a little too much water. I just thought that might be a fun way to start a piece, to kind of see what kind of textures we can get with the watercolor, and also give us a good base so I'm not tempted just to use all the gouache thick at once. Okay, I'm gonna let all this dry and we'll come back to it. So this set has 12 colors in it. So we got white, lemon yellow, yellow ochre, vermilion, which is kind of cool, crimson red, mauve, which looks like purple, cerulean blue, Prussian blue, green pale, viridian, gross. I hate viridian, and burnt sienna and a black. So I just went with some pretty standard colors here for me. The yellow ochre, Prussian blue, burnt sienna, black, and yellow. I think I'm going to stick to those colors today because I want to keep it pretty basic. And then you can see that we've got some pretty good granulation here. So I kind of want to start off with some green and the Scumbly brush. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of that Prussian blue and some yellow ochre. See what kind of green we can get. I'm going to add a little bit of black. Okay, I added a lot of black. Let's add some more yellow. I think that's getting there. I probably added too much black, but that's okay. I like a strong olive green, which is a cool color that we got going on here. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go, I think for this one in the beginning, like right through here, I want to be pretty bold with it. So we're just going to come in. And see how this works. I just love this brush. I love this brush. Who knew that chopping up a brush, a paintbrush, would give you like your favorite brush? I just love this scumbling technique. So fun. I'm gonna get a little bit of water on my brush here. And kind of come back in a little bit. The problem I had last time, I think I got too thick, which is why I thought going over watercolor might give it a little bit of difference. I kind of just love these scumbly lines. So let's add in, I think I want to do a little bit more of this ochre in here, just to kind of do that, and then add in some white. I'm not sure if this is good gouache or bad gouache. I'm gonna say it's probably not the best, but I want to make sure that I really like these before I continue, before I make a purchase, because I'm probably just gonna buy like these 5 colors. And I'm not, I'm not sure. The gouache is kind of a little muddy anyway, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on your favorite, if you have a favorite gouache color that you like. Definitely need to try to preserve some white spaces. So I'm going to try to be good about that. We need some just yellow in there, I think. So let's get more of that ochre and mix up a little bit with the green. I think I want these marks to go this way, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to say, it is super fun. It's a really fun medium. Like, you can just be so free with it, you know? Do we need brown color through here, maybe? So I mixed up a little bit of the raw sienna, or I'm sorry, burnt sienna ochre with a tad bit of black to get this fun sort of brownie tone. And I just want a little bit of that through here. I don't want a lot, just in some spots maybe, kind of bring it around a little bit. So I've been thinking about a lot about how I hold my brush. It's kind of been something I've been thinking about. Like if I hold it like this or if I hold it like this, I tend to get different marks. I kind of like holding it like this because it's a different way of holding it, and it makes me think maybe less about what I'm making. It feels less formal almost. Okay. So I mixed up a little bit of the yellow ochre with the white, and we're just gonna do a little bit like through here. Oh, I like that. I like how that's filling in nicely. It works really well over the watercolor that we have. Now you want to be a little careful because you can lift up some of that color. So you don't want to do that. At least I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to be pretty intentional with it. I think I want to add, what happens if I add just a, oh, that was way too much. I add a little bit of blue to that, but that was way too much of the Prussian blue. I'm gonna get a little bit more white there. It needs more white. We're just gonna have to grab some white. I kind of contaminated my white there with the green. That happens all the time. And this is gonna give us a really nice sort of baby blue, white, creamy color to kind of add some more to that. Let me get my brush a little. I kind of just want to go in through here a little bit. Don't know that I want to add a whole bunch of that. Oh, I like that. That adds something fun. Yeah, a little bit better sky than what I did the last time, right? My hot mess. I love how painterly you can get with these. Okay, I'm not really grooving on what I'm doing over here. Let's see what we want. I want it to come down and go up. I think that makes sense. Let's see. Do we want to add some of that blue down here? Would that make sense? Let me think about it. So I mixed up a little bit more of that yellow. I'm gonna come in with just a little stiffier brush. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like it. Okay, I don't like it over the green, but I think I want some of it down here. Maybe in these spots. Remember when I said I had to preserve white? That's hilarious. Let's come in with a palette knife. Put some marks through here. Probably should have done this earlier. It's still a little damp. It's still possible to work back into it. Just want some dynamic marks through here. It's feeling a little flat before we start putting in the next colors. Okay, that one has something on it. It's amazing that I have a million palette knives and I can only find one when I need it. So I'm going to go over this just a little bit because I wasn't really fond of those marks that I made through there. I'm just scrape back into it a little bit. That makes more sense to me than it was. I'm fine with this stuff down here. I think that really brings it together through there. Might need some blue though. Okay, so I don't think the blue is going to make sense down here, but I mixed up a little bit of that with this green because I think that might make sense and kind of give us a little bit of that color. just need some touches of it through here. I don't want to get too messy. We are going to add some pencil over this. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to let all this dry, and then we'll come back and add some pencils. Okay, we're going to start off with our Derwent drawing pencil in the brown ochre, or ochre. And I just want to make I want these to be kind of separated a little bit. So I think it works better when the marks are distinct with this. Just sort of making whatever prairie, wetlands, whatever we're doing here. Whatever this landscape is, I don't know. And then I've also got this yellow ochre, which is a little lighter. That could be fun. Right, let's think about how we want to approach this. I think I got too complicated in the last piece, so I'm kind of trying to make myself a little bit more disciplined with this one. Let's come in with this olive earth. And I think I want to do like some marks through here. I feel like I want to make some distinct marks through here. Do I want to bring that down? I want to bring it down through here. That's just a line, not a mark. Yeah, I think that works. Because we got to get there's some parts here that I want to define so that we don't just have a blob of color. Ooh, that's really pretty color. Okay. Not sure what to do up here. I'm not sure if it needs this. Maybe a little bit of that. It's not really dark. It's almost the same color. That's weird. I made the exact same color. That never happens. That absolutely never happens. Okay. Oh, well, we have this color. What about this green shadow? Maybe a lighter color is what we need. That kind of almost matches that. Like that color in there. I don't hate that. Make sure we have enough. Okay, I'm going to use the Chinese white pencil here. Wow, look at that. A white that actually works. Amazing. I have a love-hate relationship with white pencils. Like, seriously. They almost never work very well. This one is fabulous, though. That's really cool. Let's add some over here. Just a little bit of white to kind of do something through there. Maybe a little bit through here, too. White can be very dramatic, especially on a dark landscape. Like, that's really cool. I like that. I think I want to fix this shape, though. Don't really like how that's whatever I'm doing here. I didn't like that. Where's that blue? Maybe we need the yellow. Let's put the yellow in there. Okay, some good marks through there. Let me think about it. Okay, so I've got some black here on this. I'm just gonna put it on this stamp. This baby stamp that I have. I think I got it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm just gonna it needs some texture. Some spots. Is that too random? I don't know. I don't know if it's too random or not. When in doubt, put more paint on. My new mantra. Okay, I want some just like over here. Well, that's fun. Okay, I don't want to get carried away. You guys know how much I love black. Okay, so I like that. Let's come in with our palette knife just a little bit. Oops. I wonder if I need some through there. It feels a little like just sort of. I almost like that better. I like it. I like it. Okay, you can see over here I came in with a little bit of a damp brush. And then came back in with a palette knife. I just wanted to give it a little bit more intention and shape. It just doesn't look so put on. Like, have it make sense. Softening up some of the areas a little bit. Like, this brush barely has any water on it, but we can lift up a bit of the gouache from the below layers, even from the yellow layer and the greens. I'm just kind of trying to blend it all together just a little bit. I think I like that better. Yeah, that definitely looks better to me. It was just looking a little too splotched on, but I think I like that better. Kind of pushes everything back, don't you think? Well, I'm really not happy with that one spot. It's like glaring at me. Okay, we gotta fix that. I don't like it. I know I'm being nitpicky, but like, it's just really bugging me that it's just so dark. Okay, that's better. I know I'm being nitpicky, but that was all I could see. Okay. I think I want to think about this for a minute. I might want to add some more black or something darker up there at the top. Okay, I'm going to go in a little bit with this indigo. See if I can't darken this up a little bit. Just needs a little bit more definition through here. I'm using the stiffer brush because I want it to be it's a little too perfect. I don't like perfect lines. Yeah, like that. Like it, like it, like it. Maybe it needs to come just a little. A little straighter. I have a problem making straight horizons. It's a curse. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. So I want to add a little bit of purple to this. And rather using the charcoal, let's try this Distress Watercolor pencil, the Seedless Preserve. I just want a little bit of this. So I've gotten a little bit wet. I forgot that I had these. I think I've only used them one time, honestly. And these are water soluble by the same people that make the same Distress Oxide ink pads. And honestly, like, I don't ever really use them that much. This color is one that I absolutely love for little pops of color. Not a lot. We don't need a lot. And they're really fun to use. Just to add a little bit of that purple color, that plummy color. It looks like we got some, almost like wildflowers maybe, I don't know. I don't like that mark. When in doubt, scribble. Yeah, I think that might be enough. But I like it with the green. I like it next to that green blacky color that we have there. And to me, it makes sense having it just down here, just as a pop of color. Maybe it might make sense to have a few up here. Okay, I gotta get that wetter. Maybe just a few. One more spot. I always like to add things in like groups of threes. Like randomly. Might do one more spot over here. Oh, that's really pretty right there. I think that really did something. Subtle, fun. Okay, I think we're done. This one's pretty dramatic. I love it. I love it. I love the watercolor with the gouache over top. Definitely going to be using that more often, especially with the granulation, with the indigo through there and the lines. Love the dark marks. The gouache with the pencils on top is fabulous. I like the stamp and the black and that texture it added down there. And the little crayon that we added with the purple pops are really nice. Overall, extremely happy with this one. Might be my favorite one I've done with this technique, although we've only done like 3. But I like this one because it's pretty dramatic and has a lot of good marks in it. Like all the stuff going on over here. I just love that granulation with the solid color over it, with bits of that granulation peeking through. I think that's just so wonderful, like right through here. That's fabulous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's just take a quick look at it with a mat. Okay, the mat does cut off a bunch of it, but I still think it's important to look at it kind of closed in. One of these days, I'm actually going to cut a mat for this size of paper, if I ever get around to doing that. I like it like this. We could slide it over a little bit more that way. It's amazing how different it looks when you just, but I really like, I like that purple blob right there. I think that's really cool. We're missing quite a bit of the sky. But overall, I'm very happy with this. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, we're going to keep playing with this idea of gouache and watercolor and colored pencils to make these sort of fun mixed media concepts. So I will be back in a few days with another video. I have a few more ideas. So I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.